Welcome everyone to the very first episode of the SC Freiburg 2 Youth Academy Road to Glory. And this series is simply just going to work. Each episode is going to be half a year, and within each of those episodes, going to try to play 3, 4, 5 games. Until we really get into the really important games. Just a couple of league fixtures, get a chance to really play with the players. But the only catch for this series is I can only sign players up through the Youth Academy. I can't sign any free agents, none of that, okay? Only players promoted straight from the Youth Academy, so obviously with them, SC Freiburg being the second, obviously they already have an emphasis on the Youth Academy, bringing in these young players and getting them up to play for the main team. I was also thinking about implementing the rule that if SC Freiburg actually inquired about one of the players, to sell them to them, but then I realized that could put the club back years and years because I can only sign players from the Youth Academy. So if we're up in the Bundesliga along with Freiburg and they buy our star goalkeeper and I don't have a backup ready, we're waiting 4 years till another player is ready. So I'm not going to do that rule, but really the only rule is only signing players from the Youth Academy. And like I said, youth development is critical, so pretty much why I chose this team. And I did not do Borussia Dortmund 2 purely because I did a series with them on FIFA 22. So yeah, like I said, we got to sign some players from the Youth Academy. We got to sell players from the Youth Academy, which is also another reason. Really, this season, probably also next season, until we get like maxed out 5-star scouts, probably going to sign some players who don't have good potential but are high overall to then easily sell them, to then earn some more money to bring in those good scouts. But starting off with a 4-star, 3-star scout, heading to Germany for half a year just to kind of get some players, our 4-star, 2-star to Austria, and a 1-star, 1-star to Poland. Obviously don't have the biggest of budgets to work with right now, so we're just going to take advantage of what we have. But joining the team from the Youth Academy is Carlo Newman, 6'2" attacking German midfielder. Pretty decent potential. He is, however, injury prone, which I really do not like. So may or may not end up being good, but that injury prone could really hinder him. Nadir Hassan is joining the team really just to be a goalkeeping option, I guess. I mean, want to start Youth Academy players as quick as possible, but 49 positioning is a deal breaker. Julian Meyer is joining just to add a little bit of depth, a little bit of a more goal-focused outside midfielder. And I will also be updating you guys on some key transfers leaving the club of the original players, just to kind of show you guys how much money I truly am making in this series. So Nicholas Sauter's been sold to FC University Cluj over, I believe, in Romania for $740K. Walter Wolf is joining the team from the Youth Academy. Really, the first player that I actually really like so far. Austrian right back. He's got high work rate, 65 to 89 potential. We'll see where that actually ends up being, but looks pretty good so far. Claudio Bernardi, he's a goalkeeper who, he's not great, but at this point just need any sort of goalkeeper. Paul Lang, really just kind of a depth player. Jorn Weber, just won't amount to anything for a while, but could be decent for these first couple of seasons. Killian Kraft, nothing too special about him. Steven Kynes, again, nothing too special about him. However, Lorenz Schneider, right wing back from Austria, I'm converting to a defensive midfielder because he is an excellent passer, pretty good dribbler. So expect him to kind of be a deep lying playmaker role in these upcoming games. And we have our first game against SC Verl, who are the only team in the third tier of German football to have a scanned stadium at the Home Deluxe Arena. So yeah, Bernardi is starting in goal for us. Rosenfelder, Schmidt are the center backs. Wolf and Hoffman start outside backs. Engelhard and Schneider are the defensive mids, while we have Weber, Newman, and Lang as the attacking mids. Brunig is up top. I expect to see this formation for quite some time because doing these Youth Academy Road to Glories, it's really so much easier just to assign players, really any sort of midfielders, either defensive mid or attacking mid, just to make it nice and simple for us. But here are the highlights.
But brilliant defending. Can they trouble the opposition this time?
turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Making progress. Surely, it's gone in! Oh, they have it again. They need to get tighter. Decent position. Good looking cross. Putting them under the course. Take the lead, and a goal, just like that. What can they do from this situation? Well, opting for the short corner. Spot on with that tackle. Shot attempted. Oh, a goal!
So we ended up tying the game 3-3. However, they had much higher expected goals. We were just kind of holding on after we went up 2-1 and then 3-2, but unfortunately we drew, but could have been a lot worse. Carlo Newman, injury prone, dislocated shoulder, he's out for 2 months because of course. Now it's time to host our first game in this series. We are hosting Borussia Dortmund 2. And the lineup is the same as it was for the last game. Here are the highlights.
Teammates available. Surely, and a goal! Michael Eberbein, and the challenge halts them in their tracks. And support available. And it might be. And it's gone in. The penalty area. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. This might be ideal for the counter. He's in with a chance. And it goes! Well, time is against them. They have work to do. A chance to whip it in. This could square the game. But no, thanks to the goalkeeper. Opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there, but really that should have been the equaliser, and there's not long left now.
So the corner played into the box. Oh, they throw that. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Here's Hoffmann. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Oh, it's astonishing!
So we would end up losing this game after we pretty much just, kind of choked. 86th goal, 86th minute, 89th minute, 79th minute. We had it, and then we just kind of threw it away. But, tough losses happen. But, get a little bit of revenge game traveling to Victoria Köln. Lineup slightly different. Cadillac starts at left, attacking mid. Other than that, everything's the same, and here are the highlights.
Did well. Hoffmann. Lang. Timely intervention. And it's a quality pass. Needs an accurate cross. Must be. And it goes.
So ended up also losing this game 3-1. They expected goals of 7.2. We had 1.6. It's pretty much expected. Lee Ji Han is leaving the club for Crawley Town over in England for just over $500,000. Jan Cadillac is joining the team, who you just saw, but there's nothing really that special about him. And now it's time for the game against Hallescher FC at the Dream Stadion. Here's the lineup, and here are the highlights.
Really vital interception here. And space to attack. Can they take the lead? And a goal! Aaron Herzog. And he really read that brilliantly. A very effective clearance. They're looking dangerous here. Can they square the game? And it's in! And he read it well, intercepting it. A move of promise on the flank. And options in the centre. Must take the lead here. And they have.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Let's see about the delivery. And it's a goal. Goal again. And he's fired over the corner. And a goal. Yes, far too close to him. Good strength to kick the ball. Well, the pass not finding its target. He has teammates around him. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Ten minutes to go. Can he take them on and beat them? Options in the centre. Well blocked. Chance to finish. And a goal. But they anticipated that through ball. The chance looks very real. Playing sufficiently imaginative. Perfect opportunity. Oh!
So we lost this game as well. Really not a good start to the series. Mika Boar has been sold to Wickham for just over $1 million. And like I said, not a great start. And we are currently sitting just 7 points above last in the league. We're not at a good place, but it's kind of to be expected when we're not really bringing in any good players. In the DFB Pokal, got knocked out in the first round by Nuremberg, which didn't even play it because there's, what's the point? They're going to kill us anyway. But yeah, I mean, this is how the team is currently looking. Schneider's overall is a little bit off just because of the fact that he isn't naturally a defensive midfielder. But I mean, the three attacking mids are showing a little bit of promise despite not really doing it all that well. But I mean, eventually we gotta start getting some results. Gotta start getting some wins, and hopefully that's gonna happen in the next episode, which should be coming out shortly, unless something crazy and random happens. Also, what do you guys think about me putting the music over the game highlights? Because I noticed, like me talking is at a certain volume level, and then the games happen when I don't include any sort of background music. It just kind of dies off. So just figured, at least for the beginning of this series, why not just try to put, those type of things out there, see if they work. It's just as simple as that. And hopefully they do. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. And if you guys want to enjoy more FIFA content, check out the links below in the description. And I'll see you all in the next video.